KP classes dedicated to excellence.
Hello everyone, UPPSC, that is Uttar Pradesh Public Service Commission, has released a notification for the requirement of assistant town planners, and this is a very good opportunity for those who have the bachelor's in planning or master's in their planning. And in this video we will be discussing about the requirement, the details of this notification. So let me first tell you that this video is not only about the assistant town planner. So there are two vacancies, two posts which we are going to discuss in this video, both from UPPSC, Uttar Pradesh Public Service Commission. One is of assistant town planner in Housing and Urban Planning Department of Government of Uttar Pradesh, where you have a total of 8 vacancies. So that's one post we will be discussing. And secondly, the application link for assistant architect in the Public Works Department of Government of Uttar Pradesh, with a total of 7 vacancies, also has reopened. So this particular post, assistant architect, and the 7 vacancies in the Public Works Department, this was an earlier notification of last year of 2024, and UPPSC has reopened the link for the application. So if you are eligible for assistant architect, you can apply, even though it's not a new notification. The requirement process has not yet been done from last year, so this is the last year's notification, and the application link is reopened now. So we will have a brief discussion. Earlier, if you follow our YouTube channel, you might have come across this video too, because when this notification was released earlier, we had a discussion on it. Now that the application link is reopened, we will briefly talk about that once again. So that's the overview. First, let us focus on the assistant town planner. So this is a snippet of the official website of UPPSC. So if you go through the official website of UPPSC and check the live advertisements which are open at this point of time for application, you will find 4 advertisements, of which one which we are going to discuss first is the assistant town planner, which is in the Housing and Urban Planning Department of Government of Uttar Pradesh, where the selection will be through it is a special requirement where the selection is going to be through an examination. There are a total of 8 vacancies, like I told you. Other than that, this earlier notification of 2024 for assistant architect, so you can see D2E1 2024, this is the earlier notification where the 7 vacancies of assistant architect was released. So these vacancies will be in the Public Works Department. So this advertisement is again open. You can see you can start applying from 15th of October till 17th of this month of November. So by the time you are watching this video, you will still have a couple of days left out. If you are eligible and if you want to apply, you can apply for that post as well. Let us talk about the eligibility criteria, selection procedure, how to prepare for these exams. Let us talk about those details. First, with respect to the assistant town planner vacancy, the eligibility criteria for ATP post, where there are, okay, first let me tell you about the vacancies also. There are a total of 8 vacancies, because many students, many candidates have this confusion that only people of Uttar Pradesh are eligible, or is the domicile of Uttar Pradesh mandatory, or anyone across India can apply. Let us also first talk about that. Firstly, any vacancies wherein the requirement is through UPPSC, knowledge of Hindi is mandatory, and they generally include a test of Hindi subject as well. So Hindi comprehension and writing, that part is included. Irrespective of that, these 8 vacancies which we have for assistant town planner this time, 4 of those posts are reserved for OBC category, and 4 of the posts are reserved for SC category. There are no unreserved vacancies this time. All the 8 vacancies are reserved for either, so half for OBC and the remaining half for SC category. And as per the UPPSC guidelines, for anyone to apply for reserved vacancies, you should have the domicile of Uttar Pradesh. You should be from the state of Uttar Pradesh only. So even though anyone across India are generally eligible for the vacancies of UPPSC, this time, because all the vacancies are reserved only, so it becomes mandatory that only people from Uttar Pradesh or domicile of Uttar Pradesh is mandatory this time, because generally if there are unreserved vacancies, anyone across India can apply if you have the basic knowledge of Hindi. But this time, because it is reserved posts, you should have UP domicile as well. So make a note of that point. Many of them are confused on this aspect also, so I thought I'll clear that in the beginning itself. Now talking about the essential qualification in terms of education, the educational qualification required is either a degree or a post-graduation diploma in town and country planning, or from any recognized institute, or so in nutshell you can say B plan or M plan candidate. Irrespective of what your bachelor's is, you can be bachelor's you can have your bachelor's from architecture or civil engineering, but if you have your master's in planning, you will still be eligible. Or it is clearly mentioned you should be an associate, you should have an associate membership of any of these organizations, institutes of planners India, American Institute of Town Planners, Institute of Town Planners London, or there's a third point also written, qualifications equivalent for the membership of Institute of Town Planners. So if you are having a qualification which meets the minimum criteria for the membership of ITPI, then you are also eligible. Not only ITPI, even for Institute of Town Planners of London, America as well is mentioned in the notification. So avoiding this confusion, you can say B plan, just B plan also eligible. Bachelor's in any specialization with masters in planning, you will also be eligible. So that's a broad understanding of the eligibility criteria. As far as the age criteria is considered, minimum age should be 21, the maximum age limit is 40 years. The deadline for the age criteria, the reference date for age criteria is taken as July 1st of 2024, and for reserved categories there will also be relaxation. For details you can check the official detailed notification from the website. You can find the link for that also in the description of this video. As far as the important dates are considered, now because this is an exam, this is a selection through examination, and we'll talk about the selection procedure. There are two stages of the examination. You need not send the hard copy. Now in UPPSC applications, some vacancies you will need to send the hard copy of your application also. For this, right now you need not. There will be a subsidiary announcement made later when you have to courier the online hard copy of your application, and also the certificates, self-attested copies of your certificates. These have to be couriered later on, sent later on, not right now. If you look into the important dates at this point of time, which you can find in the official notification, the date of commencement of the application is from 3rd of November 2025. By the time you're watching this video, this has already begun. The application link is already live, so you can start applying already. The last date for making the payment of the exam fee and in the bank, and also submission of the online application. Last date for fee payment, last date for online application to complete it. It is 3rd of December 2025. So you have 1 month of time from the date of opening, just like any other advertisement of UPPSC. So 3rd of December is the deadline, but make sure you don't wait till the last moment, because this application will be through the one-time registration OTR portal. So you should first get your one-time registration completed, and it takes few days for you to be eligible for application after that. So you have to take care of those things. So you don't wait till the last moment, in simple terms. The 3rd of December is the last date. Then you have the last date for the correction or modification of the submitted application, that is 10th of December, where the application will be finalized and the date will be completely closed. So that's with respect to the important dates. Like I said, you don't have any mention of the last date for sending the hard copy or the certificates yet. It is written in the detailed notification that a further announcement will be made when the hard copy should be sent. But at this point of time, once you're done with the application, it is always good to have a all the details, the PDF of the application, whatever can be printed out, all that information you have to store them, preserve it properly for the later on rounds of the selection. Now coming to the selection procedure for the assistant town planner, this is a level 10 vacancy which is through a two-stage examination, not a single. So you have a preliminary examination, then the main examination. The syllabus also is given. The good thing is the syllabus for both preliminary exam and the main examination is same. The official notification has the detailed syllabus, which is same as the last time. So the last time in 2023 also UPPSC released a notification with the requirement of assistant town planners. Exam was conducted in 2024. The syllabus remained same this time also, so that is a good thing. If there are candidates who earlier prepared and are still applying this time as well, so that previous preparation will be very useful for you. And also for those who are starting the preparation right now, we have a course dedicated for UPPSC. You can check out the link for the course by KP Gate classes for the preparation of assistant town planner. The link for the course is in the description. This will be a recorded lecture course which covers the entire syllabus including general studies. There are reference lectures for general studies, particularly India specific general studies, not Uttar Pradesh specific. But you'll get a better idea. Let us focus on the selection procedure and understand the syllabus later. So as far as the prelims is considered, the preliminary examination, it will be a single exam, one paper, one question paper, which will be with the total of, it will be a 2-hour examination. This 2-hour exam will have a total of 150 questions. Of these 150 questions, 100 questions will be from the core area of town and country planning, the syllabus for which is given. There are a total of 32 sections given in the official syllabus. So all those topics are included for these 100 questions. The remaining 50 questions will be from general studies, which includes understanding of Indian history, Indian polity, geography, both India specific and also Uttar Pradesh specific current affairs and understanding of that. So that includes 50 questions in the general studies part. So this 2-hour exam, 150 questions including 100 questions of town planning and 50 questions of general studies, will have a total weightage of 300 marks. Basically it is 2 marks for every question. And also there will be a negative marking for every incorrect attempt. You will be having a negative marking of 0.33 as well as per the official notification. So this will be an OMR based examination. So OMR as in, it's not a computer based test. It will be a question paper and OMR based examination with MCQ questions. All the questions will be multiple choice questions with 4 options. 1 option will be correct. Selecting incorrect answer will give you negative marking. If you don't know a question and leave it, you will not score negative marking for such question. So this preliminary examination is just for the qualification. So once candidates qualify the preliminary examination, then a separate notice will be released. You have to apply again for the mains examination. So the procedure is detailed out in the official notification. You can check out, but you need not get confused at this point of time. Complete your one-time registration. Apply using the link on the official website. Apply for the post. Once you're done with that, you will get a notification for the date of the preliminary examination, which is not announced yet. So once you get the syllabus however is given, so you can start your preparation. Like I said, we have a course launched for that also. So once you're done with the preliminary examination, later on notification will be given for reapplying for the main examination and also the date for that and also the exam centers for that. Exam will be conducted within the state of Uttar Pradesh. So the mains examination will be a written examination. So it will be a theoretical examination, descriptive question paper examination, which will have 2 papers. Paper 1 will be Hindi specific, which will be a 2-hour examination with only 2 questions. One on basic understanding of Hindi and the other on writing essay in Hindi. So basically 2 questions with respect to Hindi asked, and this will be a 2-hour examination with 100 marks weightage. Second paper, paper 2, will be of town and country planning, that is the core topics of planning, which will be a 3-hour examination with a total weightage of 200 marks. And in this you will need to answer 5 out of 8 questions. There will be total of 8 questions which are subdivided into 2 parts, part A and part B. You have to select and answer 5 questions, and it is mandatory to select at least 2 questions in every part. So from question 1, 2, 3, 4 you have to select any 2. 5, 6, 7, 8 you have to select any 2. 5th one you can select from any group, and it is generally mandatory. You can check the official notification to be assured on it. However, the first questions in both part A and part B are generally mandatory in the UPPSC exam pattern. So that's a broad understanding of the exam pattern for the mains, which is in the later on stages. For now you can focus on the prelims, and like I said, the syllabus is same for both the core topics of town and country planning. It is same for both the parts of prelims and also the mains. So if you are preparing for this examination, you can enroll into the course where we have recorded lectures covering the entire syllabus of the town and country planning and some India specific general affairs or general studies part for India specific part, that is also included in the course, and you have practice tests and also study material included into the course. You can check out the course by using the link in the description. Now moving on, with respect to the exam syllabus, the official notification, like I said, it covers all the topics of planning with a total of 32 sections written in the syllabus. So it covers everything right away from site planning and development and planning techniques, and including the topics of town planning, urban planning, planning theories, regional planning, everything till urban conservation or urban heritage and conservation, including infrastructure plannings. All this is included in the syllabus of the ATP examination. You can check out the detailed syllabus from the official notification and also from the course structure. We have a separate course, like I said. You can check out the course structure in that link as well. Moving on to the next vacancy, a brief on the reopened vacancy for assistant architect. Now, if you are eligible for this, if you have missed out last year applying for it, the link has been reopened and this will be a golden opportunity for those who missed last time. So do not waste this opportunity and apply for the post of assistant architect also, which is not a new advertisement. It is a re-released or reopened link. This will be in the Public Works Department of Uttar Pradesh, wherein you have a total of 7 vacancies, of which 6 are unreserved and one is reserved for OBC. So the unreserved vacancies, that is 6 in number, candidate across India are eligible. Anyone across India is eligible for these 6 posts, but you should have knowledge of Hindi to be eligible for these vacancies also. And then there is a horizontal reservation of 1 post for female candidates too. This is a level 10 vacancy. Age limit, just like the previous one, it is same. 21 is the minimum limit, maximum limit is 40 years. Age relaxation applies for the reserved category. And then the deadline or the cutoff date for this particular age limit is actually 1st of July of last year, 1st July 2024, because this is an older advertisement, like I said. You can check with the UPPSC for better clarity on it, but this is the same older notification which has been reopened. Just the application window has been reopened. You can check the important dates. If you see in the notification, you'll have the same old dates. The online application of 2024 and the last date also of 2024 are mentioned. However, because the link has been reopened, you can see this third one, that is D2E1 2024. This particular advertisement number covers or includes the assistant architect vacancy. So the new dates as per this reopened application portal will be: the application start date is already live from 15th of October. The last date for completing the application is 17th of this month, 17th of November. We have couple of days left. Last date for fee deposit is also 17th of November 2025. The last date for fee reconciliation is 24th of November 2025. If any modification, it can be done maximum by 24th of November 2025. So those are the modified reopened link important dates which you can make a note of. As far as the selection is considered, the exam details are, because this is a direct procurement, the selection will be through interview. However, it is highly likely that there will be an exam also. The notification talks about the examination. In case there are large number of applicants, the commission may hold a screening test. So this screening test will be an objective test with negative marking of 0.33. You can see that. So the structure of the exam, the number of questions is not mentioned though, but you have that the details are given that it will be an MCQ based examination with 4 options. One option will be correct and negative marking is 0.33 as per the official notification. However, the dates and detail for the exam is not yet included in the notification. It will be announced in due course of time. Hope you find this video informative. To stay updated on any such notifications for both assistant town planner and architect vacancies, you can subscribe to this YouTube channel to get updated information. And if you are preparing for any architect examination, including this one, you can join into the architect foundation course. We have a assistant architect foundation course dedicatedly designed for the government jobs in architecture. You can check out the link for that in the description. And for UPPSC, if you are preparing for the assistant town planner vacancy, there is a ATP course of UPPSC which can also be found in the description of this video. Thank you.
KP classes dedicated to excellence.